And as we count down fewer than 24 hours now to the Constitutional Court's ruling on the president's fate, the atmosphere around the venue of the court is intense, to say the least. For more on this, I have my colleague Song Yoon-jin standing by live. Yoon-jin, welcome. So what have you been seeing and hearing there ahead of tomorrow's verdict?
Right, Sunny, I'm currently right outside the Constitutional Court, as you can see behind me. And compared to the very loud, intense demonstrations we've been seeing and reporting over the past few weeks, protests that have turned these usually quiet streets into a political flashpoint, I can definitely say that the area surrounding the Constitutional Court today is noticeably subdued. The only thing we can see leading right up to the Constitutional Court's main gate is heavy police presence, as well as police buses and barricades and fences as well. And that's because authorities have implemented tighter security measures ahead of tomorrow's ruling by the Constitutional Court. And so you can really see the heightened security measures on the screen right now. So starting from today, not just today, but as you can see right on the screen, the area within a 150-meter radius of the Constitutional Court has been designated as a so-called vacuum zone, which is an area that locks down any vehicles and protests. So currently, only pedestrians are allowed within this zone to keep disruption to a minimum, but also to minimize the risk of threats to the court. I also want to mention that we had to present our press IDs to the police to access the street leading to the court's main gate, which really shows how much emphasis the police is putting on public safety. But beyond that perimeter, the mood is very different, because outside the restricted zone near Anguk Station, both pro and anti-impeachment demonstrators have gathered, holding signs and chanting, awaiting the Constitutional Court's decision. And as the day progresses, we are expected to see this crowd grow even more.
Right, Yoon-jin, and of course all that underscores just how high the stakes are there. What more can you tell us about the safety precautions in place by authorities there?
Well, public safety has been top of the agenda ever since the Constitutional Court announced this Tuesday that it will deliver its verdict on President Yoon tomorrow morning. Now, just a reminder that back in 2017, when the court upheld former President Park Geun-hye's impeachment, 4 demonstrators died during protests and clashes that broke out in response to the ruling. And so to prevent any of this from happening, starting from 9 a.m. today, the police has issued and elevated its emergency alert level to Ulho, which is the second highest among its 3-tier emergency response system. Now, under this system, it allows for up to half of the available national police forces to be mobilized. And already 7,000 police officers have reportedly been deployed across Seoul. And starting at midnight, that alert will be raised to the highest level, Kapo, which enables full nationwide police mobilization. So first, take a listen to the head of Seoul's police agency for more.
We expect a large turnout on the day of the ruling, and we'll do everything we can to manage the crowds and maintain public order. We'll take a zero-tolerance approach to any serious illegal acts, such as violence or destruction of property. We're also closely monitoring threats made online, and will respond swiftly to any signs of potential terrorism or intimidation.
So tomorrow, 14,000 riot polices will be on duty across Seoul. Talking about public transportation as well, starting at 4 p.m. today, we heard that no trains will be stopping at Anguk Station. And tomorrow, in the area nearby the Constitutional Court, some schools, banks, museums, and businesses will either shut down or switch to remote work for the day. With an estimated 100,000 demonstrators expected to take to the streets, the nation is on high alert, hoping to avoid any violence between opposing groups or confrontations with the police. That's all I have for now. Back to you, Sunny.
All right, Yoon-jin, thank you for the latest on the atmosphere around the venue of the Constitutional Court.